I believe that God has put something in my heart. Okay. A lot of the times we are afraid of being by ourselves, and we are afraid of being ourselves. But more so, we are afraid of the quietness that comes with being by ourselves, because we are afraid of what we will find if we would dare to dig into our hearts, dig into our souls, and really sort through the mess, through the beauty, and really sort through the mess, or whatever it is. If it's not a mess, or it's a mess, or it's a chaos, and it's not like a judgmental mess. But if we are afraid of what we will find if we just dare to take a look at ourselves, that's why we create noise by social media. That's why we create noise by wrong friendships. That's why we create noise by wrong relationships. Look, the thing that I want to challenge you is that we talk about conquering fears a lot, but this is a very subtle fear with the children of God. The fear of what we will find if we look within ourselves. So as a church and as people, we find ourselves judging others, and we are labeled as being judgmental as the church because we cannot just sit and look within ourselves. I mean, as individuals now. Look within ourselves and judge yourself and really see yourself. I believe we are afraid to really see ourselves. Really see yourself. And I don't mean see yourself from a perspective of trauma. I mean see yourself from a perspective of love. Really see yourself. What are we afraid of? Are we afraid of the greatness within ourselves? Or are we afraid of that the greatness and the things God put in us are too big for us to comprehend? I want to challenge you today, this year, even as we approach a new month. Dare to just sit with yourself. Dare to just look at yourself. Dare to judge yourself. Judge yourself. Stop judging others and judge yourself and see what you will find. A lot of these wrong relationships, our companionships, are us or are people seeking companionships. The companionship that you should be giving yourself. The companionship that you need to find within yourself. A lot of the love that you want to give, I want to challenge you. Start by going back to your inner self, to your inner child, to your inner being. Go back and identify what that person needs. And when you identify, give those things to yourself. All this noise, scrolling endlessly, is because of what? Fear of what you will actually see if you would actually just take time and look at yourself. I don't know, it couldn't let me go for me to say this. I want to challenge you. I believe God wants to challenge you. Just silence the noise in your environment. Silence the noise in your mind. Silence the noise. Silence the noise. Stop looking for problems where they aren't, and silence the noise. It's time for you to look within yourself. It's time for you to dig deep within yourself. It is time for you to be one with yourself. Once you can achieve unity, and true love within yourself, by yourself, and not be afraid of your own insecurities talking at you, and be able to talk at them back. Once you are able to look at the childhood things, if you have an avoidant attachment like me, I call it an avoidant personality disorder. If you have an avoidant person, if you can be able to look that avoidance in the face, the things that you are avoiding inside of you, I'm telling you, that is probably what you need for your life to change. I don't know. This is what I felt to say. I believe this video is broken into two. I don't know if I will. I'll post the full one and break it into two. But I want to dare you. Look within yourself. Look within yourself. Whatever you're afraid of, if you're afraid that you find a voice telling you that you're inadequate, look the inadequacy in the face and say, let's talk. What are you saying about me? You're saying I'm not light-skinned. You're saying I'm not fair enough. You're saying I'm not this and this. But let me tell you, talk back at it. If you must talk back at it by writing, if you must talk back at yourself by just talking back at yourself, do it. I want to challenge you. Stop looking at others. Just give yourself a day. Give yourself 30 minutes in a day and sit with yourself and say, okay, let's talk. What's the real issue? And face your inner self. Once you achieve unity with yourself, and also then achieve that unity with God, now that's when you'll be a real force and have real momentum. Okay? God bless you. God bless you. Bye.